Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is the Studio 5924 bringing you a Star Trek Transformers crossovers review. And as many of you know, this is obviously not an official toy, which to my opinion, I believe it should be an official toy. But as probably all of you know by now, just by reading the title, it's a custom figure that I took the time to customize. Well, two different figures to make this one. And it's the U.S.S. Enterprise. And here it is, obviously, as you can tell. It's what I pretty much did was use the Legends Class Blackout as the robot body, and then a 1/2500 scale of model kit for the saucer piece and the nacelles that I put together. So this is what it would look like prior to the customization, and it's pretty much it. And here's the custom one. Yeah, some people would say, well, not some people, obviously even I would say that, every person would say it looks nothing like the Enterprise, but it has that look to it, and it, you know, it's an Enterprise. Well, you know, it's an Enterprise. Yeah, obviously the secondary hull is a lot bulkier, and it kind of gives it this warship class type ship look. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's what do you call them, the thrusters back here from the helicopter mode. It kind of gives it this impulse look, you know, which kind of looks cool. And then yeah, it's pretty much it. So what I did was took Blackout's propeller blades off, and then there's this pin sticking out. So then I drill a hole through the saucer piece, and then I just stuck it onto the pin, and it fit perfectly, nice and snug, doesn't move around or anything. And then what I did was just sawed off the rear propeller, and this is what you got. And so it won't look dumb like a helicopter. Obviously, if you turn this around, it'll be like a helicopter with just this giant saucer on the top and then these giant engines on the back. So then I just turned it around to give it kind of this slanted look, like on the actual Enterprise, right here. And it actually looks pretty good. You could honestly say obviously say it's not the Enterprise, but again, you know, it's a nice little touch to say that it's a transforming version of the Enterprise, or a different model of a Federation class starship. I do feel like there should be a deflector dish that I could have just sawed off from the model I used for the custom figure here, and just sort of kind of glued it on or soldered it on or something. But anyways, sorry, my voice is kind of cracking right now. Sorry about that. Anyways, what I pretty much did was grab this primer paint and just spray painted it all over. You can still see kind of the original. You can still see the original colors here of the Blackout, which it's not the original Blackout. It's the Desert Blackout that came in the 2-pack with Ironhide. And you know, I shouldn't have used primer. You know, I should have used regular old spray paint, but it was too late. By the time I realized that it was primer, the figure was nice and dry. So it kind of messes with the transformation a bit, and it's a crude paint job. As you can tell, it kind of really, you know, clogs the paint all over the place. But still, I grabbed some of the decals from the other model and just put them on here. You know, give it a little bit of detail, because I'm not really good with a paintbrush, and it still looks quite plain. But anyways, onto the transformation. Enough talk. It's pretty much the same as your typical Legends Blackout. All I had to do is just rotate this back though, like that, and you know, Blackout takes it from here. And like I said, the primer kind of makes it hard for you to transform this guy, cause it messes with it kind of makes the paint grind against each other and makes this kind of stick to it. And then you just flip this back, and there you have it, my custom Transformers Enterprise Autobot. I guess you'd call it an Autobot, because it'll be kind of weird to have the Enterprise as a Decepticon. I mean, it looks pretty cool, some people might say that it looks kind of stupid with the saucer piece just back here, but I think it looks pretty cool, like this giant shield. And the nacelles here, it's just perfect how it all just comes down to form this nice and sleek look. It's pretty much taking up the same amount of space as the helicopter blades were, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I know that I definitely need to add more detail to it, but I'm not going to anyways. You know, probably add a little bit of paint to the eyes. But this is pretty much what you see here is pretty much what I'm gonna stay with. And yeah, you can see some of the paint rubbing off back here because it's just sticking onto it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you guys a little something that I wanted to do, just because I wanted to see a transforming Federation class ship. And to transform him back, all you have to do is just flip his arms around like that. Put his legs in like that. Bring this down and rotate this back to the front. And there you have him in vehicle mode. And here he is again next to, or here it is again next to the actual model. And it actually fits real good with them. And then something I forgot to mention was that this guy, you could actually set him down on the table and he stays perfect. You know, he just stays the way that this guy should be staying. But you know, sadly, the model kits have the tendency of rolling to the side or going to wherever there's more weight, which is the front in this case. Or take this one as an example too. It rolls to the side. You know, you pretty much need to stand for these guys. But I'm happy that this guy is actually, you know, just staying flat. So just a little quick show right next to the original series Enterprise, and next to the Enterprise B. Yeah, you could pretty much say that that the Transformer is to scale. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I hope you guys are like me and hope that they actually make official crossover toys of the Star Trek with Transformers. But this is what I have to do for now until they ever come up with the idea of ever making a crossover. Anyways, this is the Studio 5924 saying good luck for all you collectors out there, and have a good day and night, whatever.